when you're not being a live pop star? What else do you do to amuse yourself? Anything fun?
Being a dead pop star.
Being a dead pop star.
Yeah.
I understand you're interested in orchards or growing trees or plants or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Orchids, yeah. I've been given...
Oh, is that orchids or orchards?
No, orchids.
Oh, I thought it was orchids.
Orchids are nice as well, but orchids are quite a different thing.
Yeah, so flowers in
I
general.
found some wild ones in Brisbane.
What, orchids or orchards?
Yeah. Orchids. I haven't really been looking at...
Anything else? Any other hobbies?
I think it's asking too much from the fans to throw orchids on stage.
Fair enough, yeah.
So we went for the orchids.
Perhaps the next tour, yeah. And you used to be a male nurse, or you wanted to be a male nurse. What was the story?
Well, I couldn't be a female nurse. I mean,
Right, it's a bit tricky.
I just worked for a year at the mental hospital, and I wasn't really a nurse. I was more of a normal factor in that environment. That's what they call it there, anyway. Which means you hang around with the patients and respond to their activities in a normal way. I mean, the way people would react outside. It is very interesting actually, and you learn a lot about yourself more than anything else, I think. I enjoyed it for a while, and then it got pretty heavy, and eventually you get to a point where you've reached a sort of a peak where you won't learn anymore, really, and you become a bit lame. You know, you just do your job, and that's where you should quit, really.
And do you ever feel yourself as too much of a marketing package? And do you think you find you get enough out of your music, or do you find you're being sort of...
Oh, I don't get anything out of the package.
No.
It's the music. The music is the only thing that gives you anything, and the contact you get with people when you're actually playing live. That's why it's so important for a band to go on stage and play live. Partly, and also the contact you get with the band really in between you. You know, it's so different to work in the studio.
Yeah, and you're playing in the smaller sort of places. You're not playing in the big...
No.
Whose idea was that?
We just decided on it all. The promoter, Mel Bush, I mean, the main promoter in England, who's doing the world tour for us, thought, or sort of told us that this is what I think you should do, and his arguments seemed fair enough. We agreed with him. There's no point. It's more exciting as well to play in a small hall and get that boiling first, and then you can build. It's so different. Only from, I mean, we're playing 2,000 seaters and 4.5, and it's a big difference to pull 4.5 than that of a 2,000 seater.
Have you ever played any parties or anything back in the homeland? Not even a party or a...
No. I did some live work with a sort of soul blues band.
Yeah.
Before Aha, which is which is basically you do covers, you know, and you just play for the performance part of it and the fun of it, you know. And that taught me quite a lot. I'd say a stage is a stage, you know.
You're doing some recording in Australia, yeah?
We're doing some demos here. We have to sort out the album, and I don't really know when we'll get down to it. We have to do it fairly soon.
Okay.
I mean, to finish the album. We've done most of the album, but that's why we didn't have time to rehearse even the tour. This is a rehearsal tour as well, but it works really well. The band is good, and it works, and we're learning every day as well, which makes it even more exciting, right? Because you can see that you know, although you're having a good time, you realise what you can do better. You know.